Hi, I'm Jim Stark.
And I'm Terry Babicz.
Welcome to Desert Detonation. And with us tonight is the awesome Absolute Threshold. How you guys doing tonight, man?
Doing good.
Great.
Thanks for being on the show. Yeah. It's great, man. You guys have quite a story to tell us today.
Yeah, so what's going on, guys? You took a little hiatus. You're like the band truly of Phoenix, right? You born out of the ashes of, what was that country band, Blue Star? What was that going on with that? Right. So there's a rebirth there, and then last year, right? Last year was the last time everybody in Phoenix was able to see you guys live. So let's pick it up from there.
We're back.
All right.
Great story, man.
Well, take us through the journey here. So the band just kind of ended there. And what brought it back together? What were the steps that it took to get you guys back?
We got our original drummer back. David started with us when we were back in Clifton. We're all from the Clifton Marines area. So we played with them. We played with Gavin. Everything's still going great. Gavin's a great dude. We have David with us now, playing back with us. And it's interesting because you see the sound, or you can hear the sound change with different members you get. So it's cool.
Sure. Yeah. Everybody's got their own little piece to add to the puzzle, and chemistry changes a little bit. And it's really cool. So what are our plans now? What's the next part of this adventure?
Yeah, it's coming up right now.
Nice. Other than that.
So that's what's going to be coming out soon. We've got shows coming up. The next one is going to be Soundphoria 3. So just coming up on Saturday for us at the time of recording.
Okay. And what's the name of the EP?
So the EP is going to be called Portal, tentatively.
Okay.
The EP is a concept EP. It's a story about an interdimensional traveler who has kind of the weight of the world on him. They're trying to find a new dimension that humans can occupy in a post-apocalyptic future Earth.
Okay.
And so that's a pretty big concept. We're trying to capture some of that in 4 songs. I know it sounds...
Yeah, right?
The first step to understanding it is...
Yeah, there you go.
Purchasing merchandise. It'll help you understand the story a whole lot easier, like said cup, Absolute Threshold mug, with the EP logo on there, thanks to Ethan
Nice.
Scott. Ethan Scott, great job.
It makes it taste better, too.
No, it does, yeah. The first drink I ever put in here, $50 appeared on the floor. I swear. $50.
All right, it's magical.
No.
Yeah, right? Yeah, there you go.
No, yeah, we do.
It's like the infinity couplet or something, like you snap your fingers and, instead of snapping your fingers, you take a drink. Like, all right, here's my wish, and oh my goodness, $50. Look at that.
He rubs the threshold. He
50,
sips
I
the
wish
threshold.
for 10.
Yeah.
That is great.
50 appeared.
So who does most of your writing? You guys collaborate together, or does somebody bring in an idea? How does it work?
Yeah, we bring in ideas. This guy's a riff master, Chris the master.
Tell us where does it come from?
So usually I'll bring the riff ideas to the group. David will come up with a concept, or Matt will come up with a concept for a song idea.
Okay.
I want us to be in a hailstorm of something crazy happening. We're about to enter into a battlefield. And so I take those concepts and I put them into music, and I try testing a few different things, whether it's going something like really soft to something really heavy, or possibly just going right into it using my roots of what I'm normally used to playing as the rhythm guitarist. And more or less, whenever it comes to building the songs, sure, it starts off from like an easy riff or even a vocal line that comes from that. But at the end of the day, we all collaborate as a group, as a whole, to put together these songs. And with this new EP for tentative title Portal, it just clicked whenever we started writing some
Awesome.
music. And it's probably some of the most difficult music we've put together, and also the coolest sounding music we've done so far to date in almost the 10 years that we've been a band.
Wow, excellent.
What is your outlook on releasing an EP other than releasing a full album at this point?
Well, the positive thing is this Saturday we are planning on dropping a single off of the album called Mirror Bridge. So that will be getting dropped, so you get a little taste of what the EP is going to be sounding like.
Nice.
But for the full EP release, we're hoping to have it before the end of this year.
That's good.
Okay.
And then another, like, what I'm asking also is, like, why just an EP instead of a full album?
I think the EP leads us into a good point to where since we are doing the concept idea, it kind of creates the prelude to what we want to do as a full album, because we're kind of testing.
Kind of setting us up for the big story, kind of the prelude to the. That's cool. Yeah, I was just curious. Yeah.
It is an epic story, by the way, written by this guy right here, Mr.
Nice.
David Conger.
That was my next
An excellent
question.
job.
Where's
We
the
get to-
brainchild now with the
Yeah, we
story
get to
now?
read it.
A little writing. I'm not a good writer. I wouldn't say that. Anyone who would read it would think it's rough draft material only. It's just actually a long Word document.
But the idea is there.
So I just call it my long Word document.
There you
I've
go.
written out the story, and Matt takes chunks of that story and finds in it the lyrics that he wants to put to the songs. And so the album is going to be chronological from the beginning of the story to the point that we advance it to through 10 to 12 songs.
All right, so let me get this straight. This is really cool how you guys do this. So you kind of come up with the musical idea, you create a story behind that, and then you actually create lyrics from his story. How much of his story are you using in the lyrics?
Oh, as much as possible. He does a great job with the writing. So, you know, you listen to songs and you just hear certain phrases, certain words, the way it's sung.
Sure.
When I go through and I read it, there's just parts of it that stick out. So
Okay.
it's just like, this is the best part to use. This is what I could use for the chorus. I could use this for the verse, and then just go from there. And it's a lot of fun. He makes it up really easy.
That's really cool, though. You guys have quite a system there, and you're
Yeah.
all happy about it. That's cool how it works that
It's
way.
really cool to have something from your own brain actually translate to what someone else is doing.
Now, are there times you're just minding your own business on the other side of town, and you get this idea, and then you're thinking, "Oh man, I can't wait to hear his story." or is there sometimes you say, "I kind of had the idea of the story too," and kind of put it in his head, or does it go
For
along with
sure.
it?
There's a lot of times, so Chris and I have stayed after at some of our rehearsals and just randomly, there it was, we just both were on the same idea.
Nice.
He had a riff, and I'm like, "Oh, that fits with exactly something that I've already written." And that's how we wrote one of our songs from the EP, which is called Becoming. So we just wrote it word for word, the entire first half of it, in just like one frenzied hour of just, on a vibe.
Oh, cool.
But Chris will also be at the studio by himself, mixing on the EP, which this
There's
guy
a lot of work.
that he's mixing. He's a sound engineer, really, coming into his own. But he's over there mixing late at night, and he'll call me and say, "Here's what I'm trying to do. Do you have any lyrics for that?" And I'll throw something at him, and the next day we look at it, and it's terrible, or or it's great,
You
or
never know.
whatever. We
Right.
get a piece of it. So yeah, it's a fun process. These guys are all really creative, so
I can't wait to hear it. I
we're
can't wait to
excited.
hear
We
it.
need it. We hope it turns out really good. We put in a lot of hard work.
Yeah.
Nice,
Pushing the
nice.
limits.
What are some of your influences?
Band-wise,
Yeah, musical,
life-wise,
yeah.
or story-wise.
Yeah, really? You come from all of it.
No.
I'll tell you what.
Let's
we'll
cut
come back
that
to
right there. Yeah.
We'll be right back in just a few minutes here. I'm Jim,
I'm Terry.
and this is Absolute Threshold, and you're watching Desert
Detonation.
So, guys, tell me about some of your musical influences growing up. Sorry about that.
I play the mic.
Yeah.
But no, I'm a huge Tool fan. A Perfect Circle is probably my favorite band. But these guys got me into different bands too. Slipknot, Avenged Sevenfold. I really like. Is this better? Can I get comfortable with it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, how are you doing?
Be one with the
Yeah.
microphone. You go, Daddy.
Pull it back. No, yeah, Maynard's cool. It's interesting seeing this new Tool album come out. You know, I'm older now, so
There you go.
I hear it differently, and I hear how I liked it before. I hear how I liked it now, and it makes me think of when I'm singing. Like, what do I do to push myself, or do I sing the same way?
Okay.
So, especially like with mirror break and stuff, I made it purposefully harder, difficult, so I can learn something new. I can progress as a vocalist. I'm not the best vocalist, obviously, but but I'm pushing
guys.
myself. So you don't have to be the best instrumentalist, best vocalist. When you're playing with a band and the music clicks and people understand it,
It's
get
all
it,
about chemistry.
Doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
Can I say that? I'm sorry. Anyways,
Oh,
yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm a huge fan. I love our music. I love where it comes from. I love playing with these guys because they are super creative, and it's just a fun process.
Awesome. Chris?
Yeah, like when it comes to musical influences, like there's tons of different bands out there, but not only bands, but there's also different genres that I really have a good time like trying to figure out the pieces for our new music.
Okay.
A lot of like blues has been put into like the new instrumentation as well as like jazz concept.
Very cool.
Coming into the new EP, and it's also helped develop some new cool lead parts that we're working on for future content as well. So
Awesome.
just a lot of different influences. I wouldn't say necessarily, at least for myself, it's one individual band that's really influencing me anymore, but it's more of like different genres.
Okay.
You can't stay within the same genre to be unique,
Right.
or else you sound like
Everybody else. Yep.
and
Yeah.
it just gets kind of boring.
You, what genre would you define your new stuff?
If we were to classify it, it's more on like the proggy metal side with some hard rock influences now.
Okay.
Cool.
So it's not like Airheads or like Power Slop.
Yeah. And how about your influences, bro?
Dave, yeah.
Yeah, a few bands that I really like. Coheed and Cambria,
Okay.
#1 band that just blew my mind when
All
I
right.
first heard them, and I just knew I wanted to play something like that someday. I love their drummer, Josh Shepard. He's got a style that he doesn't play anything super complicated, but like Matt was saying, he plays with that kind of energy,
Yeah.
chemistry with the rest of his band.
Yeah.
That I-
Plays for the song.
Yeah, it's such a
Yeah.
cool,
Totally.
like, you know,
It's cool.
such a cool way that he vibes with them. Also, really love I See Stars, something a little more modern.
Okay.
I love that electronic piece that they incorporate, and I hope that we can do that someday with our band. But you know, we're still on the lookout for like a keyboard player, or who knows, some.
Get a synth pedal for your guitar.
Yeah, there we go.
Get the new synth pedal.
That's cool. Yeah, that is
Yep.
a lot of
My
fun.
#1 influence, especially most recently, is Periphery, who I'm repping on my show.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Love Periphery. They just came out with a new album, Hail Stand. It's outstanding.
Nice.
Love that album. It's sort of like, I don't know, to make like a gross drug reference, it's sort of like once you have heroin, you don't go back to a different drug. That's what Periphery's like for me. I'm like, all about it.
Oh, that's great.
It's not, like, too hard.
You're gonna mainline Periphery right to your heart, you know.
Just listen to them back to front.
Yeah.
front to back. They're fantastic.
When your stuff comes out, your new stuff, where can we find it? Where can we hear it?
So there's going to be a few different places that they can be looking for it. We will be dropping it on our website at Absolute
Threshold.
That's easy for you to say. Yeah.
All right.
I'm sorry. Say that one more time. I cut you off, buddy. I'm sorry.
AbsoluteThresholdOfficial.com is going to be one place you can find it. We will also be dropping it on all of the main media platforms.
Okay.
You will be able to see it on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon Music, as well as the Google Play Store.
Come by that our show.
And you can also buy it at a show. How are we going to be able to do that, Dave?
I don't know, but that sounds awesome.
Hard copies.
Well, you know, one thing you could do quickly to make it available for your show is throw it on Bandcamp, and then they'll give you download cards, right? So you can sell the download cards at the show. Yeah.
Brains.
See, there you go, right? Yeah.
Terry the Brains Babicz right here. This guy's got
Yeah.
the answers. I'm telling you, he does. That's really cool. So, you guys seem pretty self-contained as far as you doing the mixing and all that stuff. Are you guys recording in your own place too, doing all that? So you guys are just a tight unit.
Self-sufficient.
Yes, saving a lot of money doing that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And you get to take your time and everything else. Is there a ringleader when it comes down to who's pushing who in the studio, or you guys get along pretty well? 'Cause you seem
We get along pretty well.
Seems like you got it together pretty good here. That is cool. I'm so intrigued to hear this now because it's like they're making this sound so nice and easy. We all get along and it's nice. And I'm waiting for someone to say, yeah, except for this one son of a.
Yeah.
Hate him at all.
Yeah. It's been great having you guys here.
All right.
Thanks,
Scott.
Matt. It's good to be
so,
here.
So again, we've got
Mat Subia, Ravenous One, Mug Bite.
Chris. And I'm David on the drums. Absolute Threshold. Love it.
All right, guys. Thanks for
Yeah,
coming out.
yeah.
Thanks
And
for having us.
We're gonna hear a little bit from Chris. He's gonna jam for us. All right, we didn't quite
Riff
expect
master.
that, but yeah, Chris, he brought his guitar down, so he's gonna jam for a little bit.
Sweet.
So he's gonna take us out of the episode. Again, this is,
I'm Jim Stark.
and I'm Terry Babicz. You've been watching Desert
Desert
Detonation.
Detonation.
Tell me how you feeling! These guys have been waiting to come back and show you something amazing. So put your hands together. Make some noise for the triumphant return of Absolute Rehearsal! Are you ready? Let's get up here and let's have some fun! can I like to hear? This next one is called Feel Dynamite.
Hi guys, it's me, Jim Stark, and I'd like to invite you to Band Oasis Rehearsal Studios, 1322 West University Drive, Mesa, Arizona, right on the corner of Alma School and University, right next to Club Red. Practice with the pros. Come on down today, tell them Jim Stark sent you, and get a great special deal. You guys, this place is awesome. Again, we've got 5 hourly rate studios plus a bunch of monthly rate studios. All kinds of prices to fit any size band. And check this out, totally affordable rates. And believe me, from one starving artist to another, you know how important that is. Just call 480-966-8742 or just remember 480-96-MUSIC.